What's good, YouTube? It's Mafia. Y'all see the thumbnail. Man, oh man, do we got a crazy story for y'all today. So recently it looks like Gucci Mane, artist from out of Alabama, Mobile, Alabama to be exact. His name is LIL RYE. Now a lot of y'all might not have known him, but after this story, a lot of y'all will. Now like I said, he is an artist, a rapper out of Mobile, Alabama, and he was just sentenced to 130 years in the prison system, guys.
Nigga, take my hand, nigga.
They don't touch me, fool. The fuck?
What with me?
No, you know how I said. I said that, right? So I was.
You already. That's what
I
I'm
was giving him the drug bags. I was throwing everything I got going away over nothing on the tears, man.
So as y'all can see, he was a little hot-headed. On Friday, a jury found him guilty on RICO and rape charges. His mother, Linda Smith, and his cousin, Tyrone Taylor, were also found guilty on the same RICO charges. His mother was sentenced to 30 years in prison for the connection. Damn. Now, like I said, he just wouldn't go down for a RICO charge. He would also go down for a rape charge. And on top of that, child endangerment. Now, we're going to get more to that on this story, but I just want to give y'all a little look and background on the rapper LIL RYE and how he got himself in this situation, man. So who is LIL RYE, you might ask? He is a rising rapper out of Mobile, Alabama, a city that produces its fair share of rising stars in the southern hip-hop scene. He first gained traction back in early 2019 with raw uncut hits of him speaking on the street life in Mobile, Alabama.
So far, no arrests have been made in the double shooting, and at this point, they are not releasing the age of the victim.
Where he grew up, on the dangerous streets of Mobile, Alabama. It's not all cookies and rainbows, and if most of y'all didn't know, Mobile, Alabama would be one of the first cities to start the civil rights movement. Alabama is known for a lot of deep, dark history.
Gated city in the United States. In the nonviolent demonstrations that followed, King and hundreds of protesters were arrested. They were pressing the city to eliminate laws that sought to keep blacks and whites separated in schools, restaurants, and many other public.
It was a point at where if you was black in Alabama, if you was any type of color or shade, you couldn't even eat what you wanted to eat, man. There was people getting trampled in the streets, riots every day, and man, so many fatalities, you can't even count.
King and his followers were met with fierce resistance from the police. Public Safety Commissioner Eugene Bull Connor, backed by the majority of white residents, was determined to stop the demonstrations. Without enough volunteers to continue the protests, King and other leaders enlisted hundreds of young school children to keep the marches going and fill up the jails.
Now, of course, many years, many decades has passed since that period in time. Now, a lot of people would say it is still one of the most poverty-stricken cities in America. I mean, you can see houses like this on every corner, just on any block of Mobile, Alabama. But it also has been gentrified. You can also go to downtown Mobile, Alabama and see things like this. And with the rapper LIL RYE only being age 25, he wouldn't necessarily grow up in this type of environment. But man, did he see some things growing up in Mobile, Alabama. Now, like I said, this video, we here to talk about his charges. He was recently charged on November 14th. And the judge gave this guy football numbers, man. Now, we're not swamp stories. We're not hood war stories. We're Mafia Media. We give you the story a little different, you know. We give y'all information y'all want to hear. Like how LIL RYE is rumored to have 6 bodies in Mobile, Alabama. Yes, he is one of the top hats Like I said, he is only 25, but man, does he put in work.
Tonight of a gunfight outside a Mobile gas station.
Yeah, this is just crazy. A bunch of bullets flying, innocent bystanders hitting the deck. One of the shooters hit.
Our Ariel Mallory is joining us live now from Mobile Police Headquarters. Ariel, investigators say the woman who was shot could actually be charged.
Here's our Lee Peck with tonight's Caught in the Act.
It was the early morning hours, the day after Christmas, 1:30 a.m. to be exact. This surveillance coming to us from downtown Mobile in the area of St. Francis Street and Joachim. The guy in the video is who Mobile Police is looking for. He's getting a gun out the front seat, then puts it in his pants. Moments later, he returns with a couple of friends. Notice he's now carrying the gun. As they go to get in the car, he reacts to someone across the street and begins firing. As the two exchange gunfire, his friends hit the pavement. It appears as though he's dodging bullets while firing at least 7 shots.
A shooting overnight in downtown Mobile sent a man to the hospital.
A video reportedly showing the shooting was posted to Facebook. Fox 10's Tyler Fingert is live in our newsroom now with the latest on that and whether people are concerned about safety downtown.
Mobile Fire Rescue says one person was rushed to the hospital after being shot in the stomach. At this point, police are still investigating why someone pulled a gun and opened fire. The confrontation reportedly started as a fight. Then, after just a few seconds, someone pulls a gun, firing at least 1 shot. Mobile Fire Rescue says someone was shot early this morning near Dauphin and Joachim Streets, which is near where...
So you can see, man, it's not a lot of good things that happen in Mobile, Alabama. These young kids got to be on the block, protecting themselves. They got to stay on guard. But back to Mobile rapper LIL RYE and his rape charges. Look, we're going to get into that, but I want to talk about the child endangerment charges. So let's get into it, man. So 2 years ago, it looks like the rapper LIL RYE from Mobile, Alabama, did have an infant son, which was only 6 months. And he would unfortunately pass away from suspicious circumstances. Now, the mother, Mariah Monette, would take to media and detectives to say she was at Taco Bell while all this happened, and LIL RYE would call her and say the baby rolled off the bed and bumped his head. Which it would take detectives some years to try to say LIL RYE was involved. I mean, it was suspicious circumstances from the gate, but as soon as they put 2 and 2 together, it wasn't that hard to, Now, LIL RYE coming from Mobile, Alabama, he did grow up with only one older brother, a single mother household, no dad in the picture. So it's not hard to see why this rapper LIL RYE threw his life away now. I got a clip I want y'all to see of him talking about his life and where he coming from.
Yeah. You don't get your respect unless you catch that. Like, you ain't get no respect at this or if you don't catch that.
Don't you think that's a crazy mindset, though? Or how do you feel about that? Do you respect someone more if they have hats?
See, I don't give a f how many people you kill, because you still can die the same way. So...
Let me ask that, would you respect someone more? So if you're aware that someone has hats, would your respect level for that person be higher?
No. Hell nah, because anybody can kill somebody. That shit easy. It's easy as fuck.
Why do you think people have this mentality at the moment?
It been like that though. I was just in Cali for, I'd come back here 6-7 months. I was in Cali and that shit, it's the same thing. It's the same shit everywhere. If you ain't ready to, knock a head off, what you doing? You out here playing.
Every time I speak to people in these environments, this life doesn't sound enjoyable in the slightest.
That's why I said at the start of this shit, any real gangster, anybody that's really in the streets, don't want to be in the streets. That's it. Nobody want to be in the streets.
And right, can you leave the streets? So tomorrow, if you decided you no longer want to be part of this, is it easier just saying you no longer want to be involved?
Hell no, because you can't leave the streets once you're in it. This it. Even in Cali.
Can the streets follow you wherever you are?
Yeah, everybody where you at.
So even when you leave Alabama, do you still have to look over your shoulder wherever you are?
I look more. I gotta look more, because I'm by myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm solo, but I'm gonna stand on the same business I stand on with everybody behind me or nobody.
Do you feel safer in Mobile or out of Mobile?
Yeah, I feel safe in Mobile because I can get as high as I want around my people, and I ain't gotta worry about feeling waking up dead or something.
That's a crazy mindset, bro, I guess.
Rye will tell you, when I first met Rye 3 years ago, Rye was so ready to crash about everything. Someone said something to him, but now it's like, someone still says something to him, he's still gonna, yeah, but it's more so he values his life more, you know, because he got out and he's seen the world a little more and shit, you know, and that's important because a lot of these kids have never left 100-mile or 50-mile radius of where they're from, you know, they stay local. So it was like my purpose. I feel like you're just getting out there, showing them something different. Like most of these managers and shit, they'll find the artist, blow them up or whatever. Not even blow them up. The artist is gonna blow up either way, and then they get their commission on the check or whatever, and they don't do nothing to help the artist after. Like the whole time, this an 18-year-old kid getting money, you know, he doesn't know he has to pay taxes on that money. So, like, it's just a lot. It's just a lot, though. It's just a lot. But
how old are you at the moment, bro? I'm 20, just turned 20. That's young, bro.
But in the year 2025, it seemed like they just getting more dangerous and more younger by the day. Now, most of these little kids out here is lost. They really just looking for, you know, anybody to accept them in any way it is, whether it's them being a demon through their music or a demon in real life. Now, a lot of people would blame it on just being a single mother house home, him having no father in the picture, but everybody can choose their own path.
Back home, last day in, you feel me? First day out. Brush my teeth. I've been woke for 45 minutes.
Now, these cases we're going over, he would be fighting him for about 2 years now, and he was recently charged. That's why us over here at Mafia Media is finally covering the story. You know, everybody likes to drop stuff before it's confirmed. And like I said, he from Mobile, Alabama, which the rapper OMB Peasy, a lot of y'all may know him from his hit record, Murder, 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 Kill, Kill, Lay Down. Now this boy was hot. He put Mobile, Alabama on the map. But another person that is from there, Honeycomb Brazy. Now this bitch evil, y'all. Pardon my French, but y'all gonna see why I said that right here. He's pure evil.
You in jail, you stabbed a guy 3 times? You stabbed 3 different people?
Yeah, I did a whole lot of shit. I done stabbed way more people than that on blood. On my dead brother grave, like way more than that. Like hell yeah, I stabbed 3 niggas one day. Like on blood. I did that on blood. That's no count. You know no count, you route. That was real too.
Whoa, wait. You shot your cousin?
Yeah, yeah.
Like on accident?
Nah, like on purpose.
Was it like a family, or like was it an argument? Like, can you take us through that situation?
Nah, that was like him and my dad, some shit with him and my dad.
Now, as you can see, people from Mobile, Alabama, it's made a little different. And it looks like LIL RYE will be built kind of the same way, coming up in the same environment. Man, he was on his way. He was even blowing up in the California music scene, Northern California to be exact. You know, on tracks alongside with EBK J-Bo, rappers like EBK Young Jock. And if you know, EBK Young Jock was also arrested in Los Angeles, California, and it's rumored him and LIL RYE are cellmates at the moment. Now, we did a video and covered that if y'all want to go check it out. But as far as the situation goes for the rapper LIL RYE, man, 130 years, I ain't never seen nobody live that long. Y'all let us know what y'all think in the comments. Did he throw everything away? Should he just stayed underground? Do y'all think he really did it? Let us know in the comments. Until then, it's Mafia.